Welcome back, George. I'm very happy that we're doing this talk again. Last week, we talked about, in our last talk, we were talking about restaurants, how you became a chef, and you didn't take the classical road, you took a road a little bit different because you had already a career and then you started working at some very, very high class, very well known restaurants. And now you are a chef. Can you tell me, we talked about the tones in the music and the tones in the food. Can you tell me, is a chef, is that also a creative way of working, a creative profession? Or what is it with what makes a chef special?
You can have two kind of chefs. Once he deals with the planning for the staff and is responsible for menu, and you have also a kind of chef. He's very creative, plus he's planning for stuff, plus he's preparing the menus. The question you ask is very quite.
I mean, I can be a chef in a pizzeria, for example.
Yeah, but I'm thinking, how can I answer that as in a respectful way?
Mhm.
You can be a chef and you climb the hierarchy of the kitchen like you do like a Carmarché, and then you're gonna be sous chef, and then you're gonna climb to the chef, and then you take that road to climb your career, and you reach a level that you are responsible for organizing everything about the kitchen and how the food look like. But also you have kind of chef that are a little bit different, and they are more creative, like they are more focused in laboratorium. And also there's a little bit luxury if you have that, huh? Because you have to have also your meat, your needs. Sorry, not your needs is met, like you have the space to improvise. You have the space to experiment, huh? And some chefs, they don't have that because they have to work a lot, huh? They want to play safe. They will take the classic road. Then they're not going to increase that much. They will stay all their life one style. But there's also kind of chef is never satisfied. He's only exploring. He's traveling a lot. He's testing things. He experience things. He always have a feeling inside him that is beautiful, but I want more. I want to experience more and more and more. And that kind of chef, you see it like some restaurants in Holland, in North Holland. I don't like to mention names. They're 3-star. He improved that, and he's really the example for that. He and his wife. Every time you see something new, every time you see something excitement created, and that kind of chef, there are not that many. There are very few. And also you have some chefs. They are creative in a way, and they have a full-time job, huh? But they're not gonna reach that level like they will make a concept from this, from like a style from their work. And also okay, huh? Every part I mention is beautiful. It depends what your soul, how hungry your soul is, huh? And during my work, during my journey in the kitchen, I discover myself I am more creative part rather than that arranging the stuff and planning the menus, planning the coming work, and planning the schedule for staff. which I can do, but was not my passion. I had 2-3 time job that I was responsible for the kitchen and everything's what going around. But I was always hungry for more. And if it's not your restaurant, if it's not your business, you are always independent. What the owner want, what is in his mind, dependent in his what is goal, what is their goal, and what kind of food you want to present, and so far and so far. But and after I found that hunger inside me, I decided to work like a freelance chef. And why like a freelance chef? Because I was not capable to have my own restaurant. Back then, I didn't have a partner like she will have. In this case, maybe my girlfriend or my wife. She will have a responsibility for every reservation, and she's maybe sommelier. She can take care of the wine section and
So you didn't find that?
No, I didn't.
So now you are a freelance chef.
Yeah, for that reason, I choose that part. I am independent.
Yeah.
And in the same time, I can improvise my creativity, and it work in one way or another. It work.
Yes. When I go to a restaurant, there's always that question: how much does it cost? I mean, you were talking about the 3-star or 2-star restaurants, the Michelin Star Restaurants, and sometimes a meal is about 200 or 300 euro or dollar for one meal, you know, and you spend almost $1,000 for an evening. Also, you have restaurants where you spend $150 for an evening, and then you have restaurants where you can eat for 2 people for $50 or $30.
Exactly.
So, what does it make? What difference is there? What does it make it worth to spend so much more money to fill your belly? Say it like that, very, very easily.
Look, if you want to understand that is a very nice question, a very good question. I think for somebody he like to understand that kind of
therefore
dilemma,
I think some people think, wow, why should I go to a star restaurant and pay so much money? Because I can also eat a pizza, and then my belly is full.
No, okay. Let me start with the 1 Michelin star, and then 2 and 3.
Yes.
When you being rewarded for 1 Michelin star, that's mean the Michelin inspector, and I think is in Belgium, in Brussels, they will give you that kind of prize, that kind of reward, that kind of title, that you are working with a certain kind of technique. Doesn't matter, it's a French restaurant, often a Chinese restaurant, or Japanese restaurant, often Tunisian restaurant. Doesn't matter. If you have a certain technique, you can exercise that technique in a high way, and you're using also the product for that season. You're not using like you are in the summer using product from winter. No, you follow the seasons. You have respect for the season, and you choose your local product. Michelin inspector, they put attention on those kind of issue. You are authentic. You are a chef. You have respect for the nature, and you have respect for the seasons. And you have a certain technique, and if you can exercise that technique in a certain level. Doesn't matter what kind of kitchen, they will reward you with that Michelin star. And let me see, 1 Michelin star is recognition, but in 1 Michelin star you can see it like a local recognition.
Yes.
Local.
And then there's another level.
Another level. If you go to 2 Michelin star, then the idea of a 2 Michelin star, you can think about like your service is a little bit higher. And if you want to explain what is service is higher, the product is more expensive. they use. The attention on the board is more high. The service in the space of they serve the food, like the sommelier, those guest women or guest men, they are more educated. The wine they serve, they are more expensive. There's more range of those wines that you can not easy buy it for like in a supermarket. It's more expensive. You can't find. There's more specific details you follow when you have a 2 Michelin star. And there's also detail when you get the 2 Michelin star, I think you're preparing for the 3. And now if you have a 2 Michelin star, you are like a country, like in your country, surrounding your country, in whole country, you are well known. And if you see like a Europe, like if you, for example, if you have a 2 Michelin star in Belgium, I think Holland will notice that, Germany will notice that, Luxembourg will, you will come in the picture a little bit. But when you go 3 Michelin star, that is a different level. That is like you get the Oscar.
Yes.
And why like that? Because in one second, when you get the 3 Michelin star, you are globally well known.
Yes, everybody knows the
globally,
yeah.
Global. I mean, all the planet.
And what is the difference between a 2 and a 3? So even more expensive wines, or I mean, there is a limit. I mean, if I have a 2 Michelin star restaurant and I have a wonderful restaurant, I have the best waiters, the best plates, expensive plates, I have the best silverware, I have the best wine. How can I top that then to get 3 Michelin stars? What is there the difference?
Yeah, there is kind of consistency and kind of quality of food you make. Even you have 2 Michelin star, but you are not that much creative, you will not get it. Because there you can also get level.
So that you can stay for years?
Yeah, because even you are 2 Michelin star and the chef is very intelligent, very creative, even then he get level. But they need those 3 Michelin stars, they are more creative, they make more crazy stuff. And plus, the restaurant of 3 Michelin stars is like a gallery. Like you mentioned first, when you go to eat outside, you have an evening, you go to eat, and you're gonna sit a little bit, you talk a little bit, and you pay and you go. But a 3 Michelin star and 2 Michelin star, you go, you spend your night there.
So it's like
like a gallery.
Yeah. So it's like an art. So when you go,
it's art, 100%.
You go to Cirque du Soleil, you pay €100 for a Cirque du Soleil card.
Yes.
You can compare it to going to a 3-star Michelin restaurant. I like going to a very high class.
All dishes, what you're gonna see there, all glasses, they are made for that restaurant. You cannot buy it. Somebody made it for them. Everything from floor, from things, everything radiate art. Everything, the way they talk, the way they serve food, it's like art. It's like a gallery art. For that reason, that kind of service and that kind of attention, they have to pay that also.
Yes, of course.
You have to pay those people.
Therefore I asked the question, where do I see the difference? I mean, it's like what you say, it's like the Oscar. If somebody is one of the best paid actors in the world, they have so many Oscars, you get it for a reason. Not everybody who is studying acting, not everybody is going to be one of the well-known actors in the world. You have a difference. And it's talent, I think, and also, as you say, consistency, hard work.
And a little bit above talent, I think.
Yes.
When you get 3 Michelin stars. Like, I would put it very easy for everybody to understand. When you go to Michelin star 3, you get the feeling of aha moment. There is a mimic.
You will never forget it.
No, because there is something you're gonna surprise you're gonna be very surprised. You're gonna see, wow, what is this?
Yes.
I cannot imagine that. I never imagined that that's possible.
But to say something about this also, you have to be, in a way, it makes no sense when you all your life have eaten in a, I say, in a burger place,
Yes.
and then you go for the first time to a 3-star restaurant. I think you will not have that aha moment
No.
because you don't know what you can
No.
expect.
No.
Because you need to have some education yourself.
Yeah, background.
Some background, exactly.
Otherwise,
So
you cannot appreciate
exactly,
it.
Exactly.
If I tell you, you stand up in front of Caesar of a Van Gogh painting, huh?
Yeah, the
If
same.
you can see, I don't feel nothing.
You see just
it's
the painting
beautiful.
and say,
Yeah.
okay, it's a good painter. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you need the education
You
also.
need the background, otherwise you're not gonna understand it. What kind of tone he used, what kind of shade he used, why he used that, what kind of corner you use. It is very difficult. You have to have a background to test that. Huh? If you all your life you test kind of sauce like a red wine sauce, huh? Like a random right wine sauce like you buy it in supermarket, but when you go there, those Michelin stars, huh? I mean 3 and 2. You're gonna test something you never tested before, and then when you I think if you are capable to if you are capable to pay that, huh? If there is a space in your salary to pay that, and I think you spoil yourself twice in a year, once in a year. You don't need to go to 3. Maybe keep that for a very special occasion.
Yes.
Huh?
Yeah, but there are people, I know people who say, okay, I want to eat once in a year, like going, I don't need an expensive holiday. I want to go once in a year to a 3-star restaurant.
Yeah.
And they spend really that money for it. Or
Yeah.
you can say some people just, they have the money and they just go because everybody goes from the people they know, you know. That's the difference, I think, what you say about education. Perhaps the people who save so much money to go there once a year, perhaps they appreciate it even more than the people who go there every day because they can afford it, you know.
Of course, there's a big difference, you know. It's a big difference. But that is a different subject, huh? That is we cannot talk about that now. But I'm talking about only the technical part.
Yes.
I think if you have the space to pay that, do experience that beautiful evening. And if you don't have that much space, then experience one Michelin star. Huh? Don't be too rigid about that. Don't be too think wow, what I'm gonna experience. Maybe it's not good, maybe it's not bad. Just experience that, and you're gonna feel it, huh? And I think we can talk about that a lot. I think it's also like if you are in a position, that is also luck. I think the position somebody else pay you, like you get it for business trip of a business evening of business meeting. You're gonna come across those things, huh? And you're gonna say, oh my God, well, that is nice, huh? But you don't pay for it, huh? Yeah, that is nice, and they will keep it behind your mind. But and after that, you want to repeat that experience, and you want to share it with your wife, with your children. I think it's a pity to see like that, but it is only the way sometimes, huh? People enter the Michelin star. Or some people like to enter Michelin star restaurant like because just I'm curious. I have money, I want to test it. And some people they save to do that. I remember myself when I didn't have that much money. We had a club, there was a club for cooks. For chefs, they want to increase their creativity. You be elect in that club. It doesn't exist anymore. I'm talking about 8 years ago, 10 years ago. You can go, they're supporting the chefs, you can go eat everywhere in the country you are. for 50 euro, you have lunch, huh? But in lunch you can see everything. And back then, I think I went something like 15, 16 Michelin star. Always I had for 50 euro at the
Yeah.
lunch.
So,
Three
but that's
courses.
important for you as a
Yeah,
chef.
yeah. That is okay. That is possible for chefs. But if you are somebody, you are not chef. You are not. I think if you are, if you appreciate food, if you appreciate the product, I think save a little bit and make it very nice evening for you and for your partner or for your children. Then you teach them something good.
Thank you.
It's not about. It's just not about how much money I can
No.
spend. No, it's about what kind of art I will see.
Thank you.
Please.